morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Matrix Money Tuesday
Yes,
to everyone.
we've got some people already in the chat. Mike, welcome. Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, Mike.
Pascal.
Pascal's here. All right. And AJ Popstar 79.
There you go.
I wonder if we share the same birth here.
Yeah.
All right. Good stuff. So how are you doing? How's your week been so far?
Considering it's Tuesday, very busy.
Yeah. A lot of things going on today. Actually, started early this week. Market's going crazy. Got very busy. Up here in Canada, we got some cold weather out of nowhere. Made traveling a little bit more difficult. I don't know why it's snowing. We had sun for the last week, and then all of a sudden they just switched the temperature on us.
Yep. Amazing. Yeah. Hey, I know last week we talked about a giveaway. Maybe you want to just tell people where we're going to stand with that. That way they know.
Yeah. So it's my fault because we're doing a giveaway for this wallet, which is called the Cool Wallet Pro. It's a hardware wallet, and I'll just pop it open in just a second here so you can see it. We're going to be doing this one next week, mostly because I fell behind scheduling, and I'm supposed to be promoting this a little bit more and talking about it before we actually get it going. This is a paper display, liquid paper display right over here. So it has a display built into it. It's a hardware wallet, and I have to do an open box video and discuss this a little bit further. It does accept a lot of different crypto coins and chains. So we'll explore a little bit further. I have a couple of these to give away. We're going to do one next week.
Okay. Sounds good. I just thought we should probably throw it out there where we kind of talked about it last week, and
yeah, good idea.
Chimed in on my live chat there. I was like, yeah, I think we're doing that tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's my bad. My bad for sure.
So
we'll have that going on.
And we got. And he's answering your question.
All right.
Yeah,
I think we got the same birth year. All right. So
hey, Automatic Beats.
Automatic Beats is in the house. And
Backward Miner.
Oh, he's setting up a Neoxa node. Okay, Neoxa nodes, that is one of the most consistent nodes in terms of income that I have. Each node is doing about 120 to 150 a month, somewhere in that range. Incredibly consistent since it's launched. So good job. Awesome on that one.
I know you've done a video on it, Jar, but do you want to maybe just give the quick overview for anybody who might be considering it or doesn't know about it?
Yeah, well, Neoxa is a play-to-earn cryptocurrency.
Right.
They're branching out into different things, including streaming. So you can earn. I'm not too sure if they've launched that product yet, but they've talked about it quite a bit. It allows the community to earn while they're gaming, earn while they're streaming. They're coming up with other utilities for this token. But when you set up the node, now the node is 1 million tokens, and I think that's going to cost you in the neighborhood of about $4,000. So it's not cheap, but you can mine this token and you can stack until you have enough. And then once you have your node up and running, it's for me been one of the most consistent passive income nodes that I've had since the summer of last year. Yeah, so for over a year now.
And I mean, is it really difficult to set it up beside the obvious $4,000 capital outlay?
Okay, yeah, so in terms of nodes, this is there's fewer steps involved. I wouldn't call it super easy, but it's definitely simpler. They use something called a ProTX setup, so it's just a couple of commands, but you have to get those commands correct. And I'm hosting mine on Node Orbit, so that's a VPS, but you can host it at home. I have 2 guides on my channel to show you both ways to get that up and running if you get stuck.
Okay, I know that wasn't the way we were looking to go with that, but I saw it there. I thought
it's a good opportunity to talk about it. But yeah, it's a great crypto project. I think it's going to do very well. It's been doing well already. I think it has lots of room to grow.
Excellent. Well, you want to jump markets? Jump in there.
Yeah, let's check it out.
All right, let me bring up that, and I'll even refresh here. Let's get the latest numbers. All right, we got Bitcoin back over 70K. I think yesterday it was over 71, if I remember correctly. Things have been moving up.
No, it's doing a little bit of a reverse right now.
Yep.
Okay, so I don't know if you remember, but I said that Bitcoin. I thought Bitcoin was going to go up to 100,000. then it went down, it crashed. Then I was like, yeah, it's going to keep going down, and now it's going back up. So I'm like Kramer in this instance, where I say it's going to be the opposite. I don't try to predict the markets at all, because clearly I'm doing the opposite of what's happening here.
Okay, well, I know you're thinking it's opposite day, but yeah. What do you think? Where are we going to land? Let's. We keep saying as we're getting close here, where are we going to land before the halving? What do you think?
Okay, well, I still wanted to break 100K before the halving. It's already doing better than it traditionally has before the halving.
Yes,
it's reached all-time highs. I would like to see that continue to go. I have no idea what will happen, but my guess would be it continues to go up. Yep. So maybe short whatever I'm doing if you're an investor.
Do the exact opposite.
Do the exact opposite. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Well, hey, I'm with you. I've been saying it now for a while. I think we're gonna tickle that 100K mark before the halving, which is like I didn't bring up the halving clock, but I'm pretty sure it's around 25 days from now.
Yeah, I'll grab that up here.
Okay, great. And feel free to throw it right up there, Jar.
Yeah.
And then, I think it's going to do that. And then I think we're going to have people selling off and taking profits, and don't blame them one iota. Okay, I was off by 2 days, 27 days.
Yeah, it's always adjusting, right? Like it's moving.
Well, that's true.
23rd,
that's true. And hey, for everybody that's here, excuse me, guys, I'm so sorry. Allergies are killing me right now. Yeah. This weather, cold, warm, cold,
all over the place.
Warm. I'm like, Anyway, we're going to be doing, as far as I'm aware, we're still planning on doing a kind of live stream on halving day here on Matrix Money. Actually, as far as I'm aware, we're going to be doing it on all our channels. So watch for that. More information as we get a little bit closer, so we can kind of really iron down the time frame there. But right now you're talking about 27 days. That's awesome. I don't know, what do you guys think? Put it in the chat. What do you think Bitcoin's going to be at before we hit the halving there, or when we hit the halving? I'm curious.
It's going to be right now, if we're looking at it, the April 23rd is a Tuesday. If it lands on a Friday, I mean, crypto on the rocks, maybe have a couple of drinks.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I'm just going to put it out there, Jar. If we're doing this live thing, there will be beverages with me.
Yeah, I think we're drinking even if it's in the morning, and we'll see how this goes.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I may need to start with coffee and then progress as the day goes on, as depending how long we stay.
It's only once every few years.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking, we're gonna celebrate that. And if we start the stream later in the day, well, we might just jump right into something of the alcoholic persuasion. What do we got? Setting up a Proxmox.
Yeah, Proxmox VM. Yeah, that's a good idea to set up a virtual machine for it. However, the wherever you're hosting it, it needs to be online. So if it's being hosted on the VM, that's great, but it needs to be up and running. The wallet could close, but wherever you're running it needs to be up. So, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, that's good. That's information people want, so put it out there. The question was, where's
FF is not here today.
Yeah, he under the weather a little bit, so he's taking some recoup time.
Yeah,
so you're stuck with us, guys. You're stuck with us. No rocks on my glasses.
Yeah, you don't need any rocks in them.
It is what it is. And here we go. 92K.
All right. So AJ thinks
close to that 100K. I'll take that. I'll take
that. That's a good point. It may not hit 100K, but getting close to it, I'm sort of thinking we can get there before the half.
Yeah, I mean, if it comes up around that 92K, I'm going to call that a win. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to call that a prediction. If it goes up that high, I'm going to just say I predicted it. So
exactly. And my server to answer what you were just talking about.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so he's hosting it locally. That's great. I'm running 2 Neoxa nodes. One is being hosted. One is local, but that's just because I want to test it out. My internet connection is decent, so having a stable internet connection helps. FF just jumped in here.
Hey, there he is. FF's in the live chat, everybody, if you want
to
hit him up there. And by the way, not financial advice. Yes, exactly. Exactly. None of this is financial advice. We're all just shooting from the flipping hip here. All right, let's keep going. B&B 584 up almost 13%. I'll take it. That's back to normal B&B prices right there.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Jar. This thing, Solana dipped
Steven.
down to like $1.70 or something.
Yeah.
And here we are. We're back up.
We're
back
up. I'm not buying anymore, but we're up and we're in the green. At least I'm in the green. Hopefully, other people who invested at the wrong time, like I did a couple of years ago, is in the green now too. So that's a positive thing. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
XRP. Okay. I know we weren't planned on talking about this, but did you see what's supposed to be dropping today in the courts?
No, let's talk about it because I'd like to know.
Basically, I didn't prep anything because, again, we weren't planning on talking about it. But basically, the SEC is going to be requesting $2 billion in fines from Ripple.
Holy smokes.
$2 billion. What is wrong with this guy? That's all I got to say. What the holy hell is wrong with this guy? Yeah,
Gary needs a new position in another department. I think that would probably help his motivation.
I don't know about a new position. Get the hell out position.
I don't know. Janitors work. They do hard work.
Yeah, that's it.
Pays off well. So I mean, he wants to take the trash out. That's another way of doing it.
Yeah. We got some F's in the chat there. Excellent. Solana to the moon. Yep.
Yes.
Hey, and he's not the only one.
I got another soul winner over here. That's good.
We got and look, Mike is about Cardano. Yeah,
Cardano. All right, that's good.
And I think Cardano is going to do very well. I know it's here somewhere. It's dropped a little bit in the top 10. It's just making the top 10 here at this point.
Yeah. Wait, you skipped Dogecoin. Look at that.
No. I came back.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
at number 9. It bumped up a bit, 37% in the last 7 days. That's incredible.
I know. That is incredible. I mean, I know we were supposed to talk about meme coins today, and so far we talked about everything. But I mean, again, I think that Doge, for the mere fact that it's like the meme coin leader, I guess, is going to do well in this cycle. I think. I mean, maybe all-time highs if there's big news that comes out for whatever reason. Absolutely. But I don't know. You still holding any Doge?
I am mining and holding. I'm not selling it. I think, I don't think Doge will hit $1, but I think it getting into the 70s again is totally possible, especially in a bull cycle. I'll hold on to a decent amount until then. But since I've started mining Doge, I haven't sold any. So I'm holding. Actually, I have no idea how much I'm holding. But it's a decent amount. It's close to about $1,000 worth right now, maybe a little bit more.
Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. To $20 for Sol.
Nice.
Bought it at $20. Sorry,
bought Sol at $20. Good job. Yeah. Did you see? I did not receive. So there was a shipping issue with the Tangent wallet. It was shipped out. It went to a work facility on a Saturday. I didn't know that the American Postal Service delivers on Saturdays. But so no one was there, and it got sent back to me. I haven't received it yet, but it might be at my PO box. I haven't gone there in a couple of days, but Backwards Miner, as soon as I receive it, I'm going to be stripping it back out.
Yeah, USPS here in the States will deliver on Saturdays, even sometimes Sundays, believe it or not.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we're lazy here.
Sundays is certain deliveries. It's not like normal service kind of.
Okay. All right. In Canada, it happens only during the holiday season, and otherwise they're not delivering on the weekend.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you, AJ Popstar. Hold that bag because I think you're going to make out pretty well.
Yeah.
I think you're going to. Oh, there you go.
69. That's good. 69 is a good number. Well, I'll sell it at 69 if we're holding until then. Yeah.
Yep. And he's chiming in. Yeah. Until noon. Yes. In most places, and although I have seen some of the deliveries even after that on the weekend, believe it or not. And perfect. Backward Miner. Perfect.
Good.
Excellent.
Good. Yeah.
All right. So let's keep chugging along here. Cardano. Well, there it is. Still probably it would be a great buy for Cardano. AVAX 57.13 down 5%. I'm surprised. I don't know. I like AVAX.
Yeah, I do too. I think this is a little bit of a blip. It's not following everything else, but AVAX is strong. There's a lot of people that are building on AVAX. AVAX is not, in my opinion, AVAX is not going anywhere.
Oh, I agree.
Absolutely
Absolutely
not. It's just as strong as Matic. Yeah, BNB. These are chains that are going to be here for a while.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on Sheev? Seeing again, we'll try to keep some
Another
of the
meme
coin thing.
Yeah. No, it's a no shot. So do you hold any meme coins?
I hold 0 meme coins.
Okay.
Never have been a meme coin fan, although I will say
Yeah.
that I am considering grabbing a couple of small bags. And when I say small bags, I'm talking, $50 tops, small bags of meme coins, and then just take the profit when it rises. You know what I mean?
Okay. So once we do this, I'm going to show you a poll that I did on meme coins, and then maybe you might get an idea of what you want to put a small amount on.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. So
well, then let's keep going real quick here. Let's go to Chainlink. Looking good on Chainlink, back over $20, up 15.5%. Again, I still think that even at over $20, I still think that's a good buy. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. Chainlink is compatible with pretty much everything now, right?
Yeah.
They're the intricate connector of all chains. It's backed by not backed, but governments are using it. So that's a solid choice. A lot of corporations are just defaulting to it now. A very solid chain. I have no Chainlink, but I should have. I don't know why I have no Chainlink, but that's a solid project.
It absolutely is. Yeah, I don't have as much as I'd like, frankly. But I don't know. We'll see. You gotta try and figure out exactly where to strategically place the extra money.
Yeah, and I can't buy everything, right? So
exactly.
It's one of those projects that fell off. I never bought into it, but it is a solid one. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep chugging along here. Tron again for what it's worth. Matic up 10%. Oh, back over $1. It was literally, I think, yesterday down below $1.
Yeah. I like to pick up some Matic when it drops below $1. Just
I mean, adding to that bag if you've got it, why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bitcoin Cash again for what it is. I mean, up 30% here, 484. I mean, which is, I don't know, that between $450, $500 mark is about average for Bitcoin Cash to start at for a bull market, at least previously. I guess we'll have to see what happens as we go on here. Let's see, ICP. For those who are ICP fans, look at this, almost 68% in the last 7 days.
Yeah, that one's taken off.
Yeah, that's insane. Wow. Anyway, Near Protocol up almost 18%. Do you have any Near Protocol?
I do. I have a little bit, but it's nothing worth talking about on my side because I just bought into it because there's so many VCs backing it and putting it into it. But I don't know enough about it.
I get it.
Degen buy.
Yeah, exactly. I get exactly. Meme coin, my wife's and all. Hey, that she can buy tons of them for nothing, right? I mean,
gotta roll with it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's funny. That's funny. Litecoin, you guys know I like Litecoin for what it is. Use that to buy your stuff, save your Bitcoin. Stacks up 25%. Again, Bitcoin's up, so Stacks will be climbing up there. But I don't know, if you ask me, still not a bad buy with regard to Stacks. Filecoin, again, D-pin right here, up almost 13%. Still under $10. I mean, but almost double when we first started really chatting about it. So
yeah. It's a strong one for sure.
Yeah, and I think it's got a great use case, and I think it's going to do extremely, extremely well in this cycle.
Totally agree.
Immutable X, another one, up 17%, just over $3. I like Immutable X. Render, if you're thinking AI, I don't know, it's about stable there, I guess, up 2% for today, but
Render has some competitors that are coming on board to bring these GPUs, cloud GPU mining, and everything else that goes along with rendering online. There's a few new projects right now. I talked about one called Deep Brain Chain, and there's a few others that are coming out. They're strong competitors, so we'll see what happens with that.
You know what? I really liked your video on Deep Brain Chain. It was one I looked at way back when they first came out, and I was gonna drop some money into it, and I was like, AI wasn't the thing then, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Or that
Yeah.
supercomputing thing wasn't the thing then, but I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt right now, frankly. But
Oh, it's still super low. It's
uh,
down like 95%. So yeah, it's still a
yeah,
decent buy right now. With
yeah.
lots of leverage.
Well, I appreciated your video. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Uh,
you. Yeah.
I
Appreciate
appreciated that. Yeah, okay. That's all I'm going to say to that. Okay.
it. Never mind. Flux
Flux.
to the moon.
There you go.
Flux is taken off right now. I think it's up 100% in the last month.
Well,
Oh
you know
no,
what?
last couple of months.
Let's go look at that, and then we'll.
Sure. Yeah, I had
Hold
a
on.
Flux node, and it wasn't even profitable to run the node. That's how bad it was doing. I think it was down to like 30 cents, 40 cents. Here it is right now. Yeah, there we go. It's up to $1.40 right now. Do a
All
1
right.
year. Look how
Oh
low
my
that went.
goodness.
Yeah, for the longest while, it wasn't even profitable to run a node. But I left them up and running just because it would be better just to keep buying instead of running the node. But I didn't do that because I'm lazy. But right now, it is taking off, so I'm happy about that. It's profitable for me to run the node again.
I was going to say you must be profitable now, right?
Yeah, anytime it's over, I think 85 cents, it becomes profitable to have the node. So it covers the cost of it.
See,
Yeah.
and when it goes up like that, I don't know, my opinion, when it goes up like this, you sit there, or I would think I would sit there and go, I'm glad I kept that sucker running.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. What is this? What are your thoughts about ETC?
This is going to be an FF thing because,
Yeah.
if he was here, I would be asking him. ETC is Ethereum Classic. It's, I guess, the original Ethereum. That's a lot of people
Yes,
say.
correct.
It's mineable, strong community. It's not going anywhere. It seems like it's hanging around, and there's a lot of Oh yeah, $32. Okay, so it's
Wow.
been pumping. It's been pumping.
Yep.
That looks good. There's a lot of projects that are coming on the Ethereum chain. ETCMC being one of them. Not a fan of that project. It got burnt pretty badly, but I saw that one coming. Anyways, a lot of it has a strong community behind ETC. So if you're looking to invest in it, I would say it's somewhat safer, and it's in the top 30 for sure. So
yeah. I mean, I agree. I don't know that I would be putting a lot of money in there. I have very little ETC, but I missed Flux twice. Sold all my Flux.
40. What are you selling your Flux FF? All
right. And trade some ETC POW to ETC and hold it.
Smart guy. Smart. I should have swapped mine, especially when it was over a couple bucks. I only did a little bit because I thought ETC POW would go deep into the $3 range. Again, not good at predicting any type of price action. So it tanked, and I held, and I'm just holding it. I'm running the nodes. They don't take very much CPU power, memory, or anything. So I'm just letting those nodes run. I'll accumulate and hope for the best. Yeah.
ETC is trapped.
Yeah.
It'll
pump
up
Ethereum. It will.
Yep.
It will. Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Correlated.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Let's see. Did I hear ETC?
I would leave ETC alone, but it'll pump. Yeah. Can you? Yeah. I mean, it's gonna pump. I think it will.
Along with everything else. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Market.
I still have good ETC POW bag. Good. There you
I
go.
have a good bag too, but it ain't worth anything right now. It was a good bag before. I thought it was
details, Jar. Detail.
Yeah.
All right, Jar. We're getting close. I know you've got a hard stop here. So tell us what do you got going on before you got to get out of here.
Actually, let me just show you this poll because maybe we talk about meme coins.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Pop it up over here. I did a poll just asking for the best coins that are out here, meme coins. And we have some ideas. I just put the ones that are there's a lot of chatter about. So Whiff, Bonk, Pepe. Pepe has been around. It's a strong meme coin. It has a lot of support. it pumps often. So if you're looking at buying a little bit, that might be safe. There was some suggestions in here too, and I'll just quickly pull those up. When is another one. Emo, I don't know what this one is. Elmoric, Elon Musk. Like obviously the names are going to be the names. You got Brett on base chain, Peng, D Punting, sure, okay, Cardano stack, Vish AI rug pull. That's not a meme coin. That was a project that went south that hurt. Duco, Pepe, yes. So this is another person that's saying Pepe. Zebu, Cat, and then another one for Pepe coin. So I'm on that. I'm going to be buying a little bit just to see what happens.
Well, I'm going to go check out your poll and see. Maybe I'll make that the where I pick out a couple, because honestly, I don't follow them beyond what is in the news kind of thing. When it comes to meme coins, I've never been a meme coin person.
Yeah, no, I get it. But yeah, so like I'm on the meme coin hunt right now because eventually those take off when the market does well, and why not have a little bit of a degen play? So that's the way I'm looking at it right now.
Yep. I love when Canadians.
Is that a Canadian term? I didn't. Okay, maybe it's a Canadian term. I didn't know that. We all say it up here. So.
Oh my God, we should create the meme coin of meme coins. Yes. What the hell? Everybody else could create one.
Yeah, let's make the Matrix Money meme coin and just call it meme coin.
Yes, exactly. Oh.
Yeah,
that's
exactly the way you said. Okay, all right. So I don't even realize I'm saying it that way. So that's just Canadian speak.
Well, tell us about what you got going on before you got to bail on us.
Yeah, I'm going to be heading out in just a minute here. There's going to be a video that's dropping in about a half hour. It is an air quality miner from Fry. I think this is released now. I got it when it was unreleased, and it takes me so long to put videos together that now it's released and you can buy one. And the video is going to be coming out today at 11. It's a D-pin miner. It's measuring air quality. There's an indoor version and an outdoor version. Fry has dropped below 1 cent, so that multiplier is in effect. So your rewards are at the maximum. When Fry's price goes above 1 cent, it drops and you don't earn as much. So it's a little bit of a delicate balance if you're planning on holding or selling. But that's an interesting one. There's a few other mining projects or D-pin miners from Fry that I'm going to be putting out soon. They're still in development, but I'll be recording them and getting them out in the next couple of weeks. Awesome. How about yourself? What do you got going on with CCM?
Well, I'm with you. It takes so long for me to edit videos. It's such a pain. If all goes well, I'll be dropping one Thursday. We'll see. I'm still way behind in editing about the Point Pay cryptocurrency exchange and how I'm going to tell you don't use it. Just don't use it.
Okay. All right.
And I'll show you, or I'll show everyone my experiences with them. The only thing, in my humble opinion, the only thing they got going for them is their customer service, which was at least pretty responsive. Other than that, steer clear.
Steer clear. Okay.
Steer clear.
That's the message right there.
Steer clear. Right. And then the usual stuff otherwise for me.
Yeah. All right. Friday, Crypto on the Rocks.
You know it.
I can jump in on that one.
You know it. All right. That'd be great. What's this say?
Red panning. Yeah. See, it's a Canadian thing. It must be a Canadian thing.
Well, there you go.
He's out of BC. Didn't catch it. Say bag again. See, now they're just making fun of me. That's where we're at right now.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
I have a feeling this is going to stick around for a bit.
I don't mean to laugh, Jar. I get it, man. These guys are having some fun right now.
Yeah. I'm heading out. You take over. Have a great week, everybody. Matrix Money Tuesday. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate everybody. Thank you. And
later, Jar.
I'll let you take over there.
Yeah, cheers, no problem. Later. Guys, I'm hanging on for a little bit because I want to. I'm going to bring up a video that I want to show everybody. I guess there was a recent release about a security breach. And FF, if you're in the chat, by all means, I was kind of hoping you. Yeah, this was a you kind of topic here today. So I can't really speak overly intelligently about this per se. Whoops, wait a minute. I'm trying to find it here. But it was a video done by Crypto Tips. I don't know if you're familiar with that channel. I'm going to actually put a link to the video in the chat right now. So you guys can go ahead and check it out on your own. But I'm going to play a little bit of it, let her kind of explain it here a bit. And just if you want to discuss it, I'll do my best to speak intelligently about it. Yeah, that's the best I can do is try. All right. So here's that video. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me bring myself down here, and that way we'll make that video larger and you'll easier able to see it. So I'm going to let her do a little bit of talking right now, and then I'll stop it and I'll chime back in.
And now these researchers have published this information to be made public. That's why it's all over the place. It's really important for you to know this. So I'm going to go ahead and read this from the research team themselves. This is from Ars Technica, their website. They've just, so this type of attack that they've developed to manipulate these chips is called the Go Fetch app, or the Go Fetch attack. And what happens is a side channel allowing end-to-end key extractions when Apple chips run implementations of widely used cryptographic protocols that can't be patched because it stems from the micro-architectural design of the silicon itself. Instead, it can only be mitigated by building defenses into third-party cryptographic software that could drastically degrade M-series performance when executing cryptographic operations, particularly on the earlier M1 and M2 generations. The vulnerability can be exploited when the targeted cryptographic operation and the malicious application with normal user system privileges run on the same CPU cluster. So that's from them. And here I'm going to try to explain it in a more.
Okay. And she goes on to try and talk about this in a easier to understand for the non-tech person, this guy right here. But basically, it seems to be affecting Mac users. It's part of the, as I understand it, the chips that give certain functionalities to those devices, or increased functionality to those devices. And part of, I don't know if she says it later or says it prior to what we just listened to, this was something that was brought, this vulnerability was brought to Apple in like October, I think she said. And they basically didn't even put anything out about, well, first off, I guess they didn't address generation 1, generation 2, but about the generation 3 vulnerability, which is like must be the chips that are in the newer MacBook scenarios, or devices rather, and that only happened, I guess, maybe 10 days ago or something. So they've been basically sitting on this information from what I can gather. Hey, Chris, welcome. Right now, we're just, yes, Mike, it's an Apple CPU thing. Yes, exactly. Or as I understand it. Again, I put a link in the chat. I'm sorry it's not in the description of this live stream. Again, I found it right before coming on live here with Jar to talk about this. So I apologize, it's not in the description, but definitely do your research. Again, I put it in the live chat, so go ahead and watch that video as it is, and see what you can do about learning, especially if you are an Apple user, a Mac user, and see if you can't be protecting yourself from what that is. But I mean, she goes on to talk about the only way to resolve this issue, it seems like, especially for the version 1, version 2 chips, is that wallet providers or the app providers that relate to cryptocurrency have to actually do the patching themselves, I guess. I mean, that just seems insane. But again, if you're running an Exodus wallet, let's say, on your Mac, well, there's a potential for vulnerability there. So be aware of it. Again, link in the live chat. So make sure you check that out and protect yourself, as you should always. All right. I just wanted to make sure that everybody at least heard about that here. And that way you can protect yourself. So again, appreciate everybody being here. Thank you to everybody who was in the chat. I'm going to wrap this thing up. Mike is saying Apple closed system, so they have to secure it. Well, the irony is, according to what she was reading there, they said that's not even a possibility because of its the way it's developed. Again, I am not that system guy that's going to be overly speaking intelligently with regard to this. So I apologize, which is why it's go do your own research and figure out if you and your systems are vulnerable. Okay. Again, appreciate everybody being here. As always, every Tuesday, 10 a.m. Eastern time, live on the Matrix Money Podcast channel. Make sure you're subscribed, share. We're trying to grow the channel. I appreciate that very much. If you do that before you leave, make sure you're smashing that like button. Appreciate all of you being in the chat and keeping everything kicking and alive in that chat. All right, we're heading out. I'll see you tomorrow on my channel, 10 a.m. live, Friday, Crypto on the Rocks, 7 p.m. See you next Tuesday right here. And don't forget, Josh says we're going to be able to do that giveaway next week. So make sure you hear that's only happening on the Matrix Money Podcast channel. All right, everybody. I appreciate you. I do. And yes, thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. Just flipping it all through. Thank you. And we will see you next week. Matrix Money Podcast next Tuesday,